Super Smash Bros. For Wii U has officially launched worldwide. It is a great game, and I hope it's on your Santa list for the holidays. Last time, we took a look back at the roots of the Smash franchise with Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. But this time, we look at fans' favorite, the second game in franchise, and probably the biggest leap in innovation? Yes, today we take a look at Super Smash Bros. Melee for the GameCube. The game was released shortly after the release of the Nintendo GameCube console and is the sequel to the Nintendo 64 game. Just like the first game, it was developed by HAL Laboratory with Masahiro Sakurai as the head of production. The game was meant to showcase the advancements in technologies between the Nintendo 64 and the Nintendo GameCube, and I'd say that they accomplished this perfectly. The game was 13 months in development, and according to Sakurai, this was a destructive lifestyle period for him, as he'd take practically no holidays and had really short weekends. Nintendo presented the game at E3 of 2001 with a trailer that impressed everyone in the room. I mean, literally, listen to the people. Super Smash Bros. Melee was released in November of 2001 in Japan under the name Tairanto Smash Bros. Deluxe, which means Giant Melee Smash Bros. Deluxe. Just like the previous game, this is a fighting game in which you try to defeat your opponents by throwing them off the boundaries of the stage, but you all know that already. Super Smash Bros. Had 12 playable characters. Melee steps up the game and gives you the option of choosing between 26 different characters, which means the 12 veterans are back and 14 newcomers join the battle. Some of those newcomers include Bowser, Princess Peach, Sheik, Zelda, the Ice Climbers, Marth, and even more. There are more stages to compete on. 18 are available at start and 11 more are available to unlock. Those stages are taken from various Nintendo franchises, such as Metroid, Yoshi, The Legend of Zelda, Earthbound, Pokémon, and many more. The single-player classic mode is back, and just like the one from the previous game, there's 11 stages where you have to fight opponents, as well as a couple of bonus stages. Break the Target and Race to the Finish are back from the previous game, but sadly, Board the Platforms has been cut, but has been replaced by Snag the Trophies, a new stage in which trophies fall down from the sky, forcing you to hit them into a basket located in the middle of the map. When you do so, those trophies will be added to your collection, but more on that later. A brand new single-player mode makes its appearance, the Adventure Mode. This new mode is made up of different stages from the Nintendo universe. But instead of just fighting enemies, you actually need to complete some objectives to progress in the story. For example, the first stage is set in the Mushroom Kingdom and gives you a total of 7 minutes to reach the finish point. There's another stage called the Underground Maze, where you have to reach the finish point, which is randomly located every time you play, so it leads to additional challenge. The final stage of this mode is the Final Destination. But instead of fighting Master Hand just like the classic mode, you actually have to fight Bowser. And if you play the game on normal difficulty or higher, after defeating Bowser, you will face off Giga Bowser, which is a way bigger and way more scarier version of him. The third single-player mode is the All-Star mode, in which you have to fight every characters available, but your health doesn't replenish in between fights. There's a limit of 3 hearts that can be used to heal yourself, so you have to be careful, because you only have 1 life. You die once, it's game over. Finally, there's the Event Match mode, in which you have to complete certain scenarios, such as fighting with bombs appearing everywhere, fighting on top of trophies, or fighting 128 Tiny Marios at once. These events are goofy but really entertaining, and they get difficult real quick. There still is a stadium mode where you can play break the target to improve your skills, but a new mode called Home Run Contest makes its debut. In this mode, you have 10 seconds to hit a sandbag as much as you can to finally use a big baseball bat to send it flying far, far away. In terms of multiplayer mode, the game features the same modes found in the previous one, but introduces Special Melee, a mode where you can pick different fun things, such as playing an invisible melee or a stamina mode where everyone has a set amount of hit points to spare, similar to the battles against Master Hand. Every time you finish Classic, Adventure or All-Star mode, you'll receive a trophy matching the character you played with. Those trophies can be seen in the trophy gallery, and with them comes a pretty cool description of the trophy along with the game the trophy comes from. There are 292 trophies to collect in Melee, and this will definitely take a while. Those trophies represent characters and locations from many Nintendo franchises, and collecting them is pretty fun. It is a great nifty feature that will make you learn more about your favorite Nintendo characters. Super Smash Bros. Melee was extremely well received from pretty much everyone, gamers and critics alike. The game is the fastest selling GameCube game and was the first title to reach 1 million copies sold. Super Smash Bros. Melee is also a very popular game for competitive gameplay, being featured in many important tournaments such as Apex, MLG, EVO, and many more. Those tournaments are usually streamed on Twitch TV and they get thousands of viewers at once. It's a big deal.
Happy feet, wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Oh, 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 Where you at? Where you at? Oh!
Join me next time as we will take a look at the next entry in the franchise, Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii.